Beam me up, Scotty. just beam me up, Scotty. Triple beam, ballast beam, special beam, jelly beam. Drake. Oh my God. Oh my God. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Damn, Crody. Say it ain't so. With the Pinocchio nose. Something in my eye. Drake's song, Trump Tower, featuring Central C, leaked on September 20th, 2025. And he's getting exposed because a producer is putting out all Beam's reference tracks, letting it be known that Beam is the one that's giving Drake all the freaking lyrics now. Jesus Christ. Jack and the Beanstalks. Holy. Well, how I can do? Holy. Now, Trump Tower got leaked in September. I didn't even freaking review it. You know, obvious reason. It was like Triumph. It was like Triumph Tower or something like that. But Trump Tower came out in September. Triumph Tower. I didn't review it, you know. The reference tracks for Trump Tower, I have no idea what the song is about. And I'm not about to click on this play button because I don't like tuna fish. I'm not about to click on it. It's a freaking blackout. For me. My purposes. My purposes only. It's a blackout. I'm not clicking the play button. I don't care what Beam said. And I don't care what Drake said after what Beam said. We already know. We know why Drake, it's not no fucking 20v1, it's a 1v20. What'd he say? Where is it at? There we go, right here. Bam. Ain't a 20v1. And ain't a 20v1, it's a 1v20. If I gotta smack N-words that right with you. Damn, Beam. Beam, I ain't gonna hold you. I know you was sitting at home. Beam. Listen to me, Beam. I ain't gonna hold you. I know you was just sitting at home and Kendrick Lamar was rapping like that. You was like, damn, I gotta get smacked. You was just sitting at home minding your own business, being a regular little tuna ghostwriter, and then Kendrick Lamar said, I gotta slap people that write with you. You're like, damn. I'm starting to realize that a lot of y'all was getting targeted during this freaking beef with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. A lot of y'all ghostwriters probably is feeling uneasy on the backside. Y'all feeling uneasy on the back line when somebody say it's a 1v20 if I gotta smack N-words that right with you. Damn, Beam. Damn. Get the tuna fish off your lip, Beam. Hey. We don't rock with tuna. Not how y'all rock with tuna. See, you and Mal, y'all open up the can of tuna and y'all start licking it in there like a dang feline. With no mayo, no mustard, no salt, no pepper, just straight tuna. Tuna in the water. We don't rock with it that way, you little albacores. They called them Aubrey core. It's not albacore, it's Aubrey core. They called the tuna fish, the little tuna fish bagel sandwich eater, the little tuna eater, called him Aubrey core. That's crazy. That's crazy. They called you Aubrey core. Right? So, yeah, bring him out too. I'll clean him out too. Tell Bean that he better stay right with you. Bean! Bean, you getting shot at, Bean. Kendrick Lamar said he was gonna smack you, Bean. You getting smacked for trying to help out Drake's career. You are the cancer. You the reason. You the poison. You the plague. You allowed Drake to be Drake. You was a part of that. And Kendrick Lamar's like, I gotta slap all 20 of y'all. All 20 of y'all gotta get slapped. Damn, Bean. Right? So I'm not about to hear reference track. I can care less about Trump Tower. That's a crazy title anyways. I could care less about Trump Tower. I could care less what Beam did for Drake to make Trump Tower, right? But I will say this, Tyshawn Thompson, not only are you ghostwriting for Drake Beam and giving him a plethora of songs, you are also born in Jamaica. You also gave him his accent. That's crazy. That not only do Drake look for y'all as his own ghostwriter, so when they do his little Spanish and he do his little freaking Jamaican accents, the Spanish accents, his London accent, it's not just like he just takes on the ghostwriters. He also takes on the sound. I need to sound like you too, Bean. So you probably out there speaking all that patois, and Drake was like, yes, my Jamaican friend. Yes, man. Yes, man. And you probably had, you freaking molded, you little freaking tuna shapeshifter. You mold into your ghostwriters. You become, we gotta remember that Drake was an actor first. He was an actor first. Actors are freaking known to take in a role, embody that role, study that role, and try to become that role. Now, he wasn't a great actor, but that's what actors do. We want you to be freaking Thanos. We want you to be freaking Iron Man. And these actors got the Equalizer. We have to take into a persona, a role, and be that person, and become that, and become Batman, right? And sound like Batman and act like Batman. So when Drake has these ghostwriters, he has to act like how the ghostwriter is acting. If the ghostwriter is Jamaican, now Drake has to be Jamaican. He takes in the whole persona. He freaking leeches off of cultures, and he becomes. Beam, you gave him his Jamaican accent too, Beam, because it didn't say you was dealing with Drake in the 2020s. They said that you was dealing with Drake in freaking the early of the 2010s. They said that you was around Drake early 2010s. So you was around Drake probably in your teenager years, like 18, 17, 18, 19. Early 2010s, they said that you was dealing with, when you was around Drake and you was producing stuff for Drake, right? So yeah, we did our homework a little bit. We did homework today, y'all. And it's crazy that you go see what a producer named Dem Crooks started leaking out all the Bean references, right? And you got freaking, I think there's Trump Tower right here. I have no idea what's all these other Bean references tracks. I don't know if this is all freaking connected to Drake, but we got the Trump Towers here, and at the bottom you can see it says "For All My Dogs." So he got the "For All the Dogs." So not only was Playboy Cardi on "For All the Dogs" and Bean was producing "For All the Dogs," it's crazy that Beam, how you've been getting attacked. It's crazy how you've been getting attacked by Kendrick Lamar, Beam, and I'm trying to find out, do you want to still put up with this? For some reason, Dem Crooks is cool with Beam, and Dem Crooks decided to either expose Beam, either Dem Crooks is mad at Beam or he's mad at Drake. For some reason, he's leaking out all of this stuff about Beam helping out Drake. So something is going sour behind the scenes for Dem Crooks to just put out all the leak references of Trump Tower and "For All the Dogs," right? Let's keep on reading of what's going on with Beam. So last night, Drake and Central C's song titled Triumph Tower leaked online, which seems to be from Post Her Loss, right? The song from Poster Loss that Beam also did. Beam was on Poster, what was it, Poster Loss? That's what the album is called. Poster Loss and freaking "For All My Dogs." This song, along with the song by singer Beam, that was recorded as a reference for Drake, were leaked by producer Dem Crooks. I saw Dem Crooks was worked with Beam in the past, specifically on the song P Word Dream that he produced, right? So there's a lot of producing that Beam been doing for Drake, a whole bunch, right? Additionally, pointed out that Triumph Tower shares lyrics with the song 3 Star by Wolfface Joey. So remind you, Triumph Tower didn't come out, right? Trump Tower didn't come out. But I guess Beam was like, all right, if Drake is not going to use Trump Tower, I'm going to get him same lyrics to Wolfface Joey. And Wolfface Joey, you sorry too. So Wolfface Joey is also using those Beam words. You can see that it said the same thing. Drake says, "Gassed up shorty, let's get it started, down ass N words, because I'm down for you already. Down for you already, down for you already." And then Wolfface Joey says, "Gassed up shorty, let's get it started." She's like, Rosalia, so I call her model mommy, down ass N words because I'm down for you already. I'm down for you, down on whatever, right? So Beam has just been giving away freaking Trump Tower to anybody. Beam just been throwing around Trump Tower. Hey, if you get Trump Tower, you get Trump Tower. Beam gave it to Drake. Drake didn't really put it out. All right, then you get Trump Tower. Then Wolfface Joey. So Beam just been passing around this song, right? And for him to be a part of freaking the Lost album, For Her Lost, I don't know what it's called, For Her Lost album, and freaking For All the Dogs, it's crazy how Kendrick Lamar is just be flaming you. Kendrick Lamar was flaming you for a minute now, Bean. I don't like that. For all you dogs getting buried, that's the K with all these nines. You gonna see Pet Cemetery. Bop! Bean, you getting bodied! You got body, don't like that. You getting buried. You the one that did For All Your Dogs. You the one that was doing the For All Your Dogs album, and then Kendrick Lamar said, For all you dogs getting buried. And then he said he gonna slap you, Bean. You getting buried, and then you getting slapped after your burial. Damn, Bean. Bean. He said that for all you dogs getting buried, and then you the one that made for all the dogs. So Kendrick Lamar's getting you buried at Pet Cemetery, then he gonna unbury you, couple slaps, put you back in there. Damn, Bean. And it's like, we gotta understand that Drake is copying sounds and he's just being so lazy. And you gotta understand how many people helped him with Family Matters, how they helping him out with What Did I Miss and which one. And he's going over there and he's saying that UK has the greatest freaking lyricists and artists of all time. You know why Drake says that UK has the greatest lyricists and the greatest rappers out there? Cause you needed UK. Drake, from the Elkin dude, the one that made Nokia. Nokia has been your greatest hit since the beef and after the beef. Well, not since the beef, but after the beef, Nokia has been your greatest hit. You know, the Nokia hit like number 2. It got stepped on by Luther. Thank God. Nokia hit number 2, and it was on the charts the longest. None of your songs been on the charts as long as Nokia. And Nokia has to do with the UK. The Elkin dude is from UK, making the beat. I'm not going to play the song right here. Who cares about Nokia right now? But the Elkin dude was born in UK, right? UK gave you your greatest hit during the beef, before the beef, after the beef. Nokia has been your greatest hit. I'm pretty sure Nokia was on the charts longer than First Person Shooter. So UK gave you your greatest sound, and you knew that. You said, damn, I was right there. I was so close that I need to stay in UK. I need to go to London and just tell everybody in London that y'all the greatest, because that's the closest I got to my number 1 was Nokia. My best song in like the past 2 years has been Nokia. From the UK artist, from the UK producer Elkin. So we understand why you went out your way to say, Nokia got the greatest artist and the greatest lyricist. We understand because in the past 2 years, a person from London gave you your greatest hit. Understandable, right? But it's just going down to like the timeline of how Kendrick Lamar is dropping everything, how he's saying, even in 616 in LA, right? You'll say right here, every dog gotta have his day, not living your purpose. Damn, Beam. I'm not gonna lie to you, Beam. I don't know if this is about Drake or this is about Beam. Cause then like that, for all you dogs getting buried. Boom. Beam made For All You Dogs, right? And then in freaking Euphoria, he say, I'll slap. It's a 1v20 when I got slapped. He better right with you. Bring him out too. I'll clean him out too. Tell Beam he better stay right with you. And like, damn, like that. Euphoria and in 616 in LA, every dog gotta have his day, not living your purpose. Damn. It's like triple beam. That's a triple beam right there. Like that, Euphoria, 616 in LA, triple beam. So I'm looking at it. I'm like, Bean, you probably dying right now, Bean. It says, know the wires in your circle should puzzle you. if you were street smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only to hustle you. 100 N-words that you got on your salary, and 20 of them want you as a casualty. Now, all I'm saying is, Drake, you act like you don't got people in your freaking crew still. You made it seem like Kendrick Lamar was, you fed him the information, and you fed him the information. Who was feeding Kendrick Lamar all the information for all these leaked songs? Are you leaking all these songs? Why is all your songs getting leaked? Why is all your freaking soundtracks getting leaked for your Iceman album? How are these guys attaining your leaked songs? I want to say it's you. I want to say that your tuna fish licking, eating ass, you tuna fish eating, I want to say it's you, right? But at the same time, like, does it make sense for you to have like 5 to 6 to 7 songs? I'm not counting Trump Tower, but like 5 to 6 to 7 leaks coming out for your Iceman album? Does that really make sense? Are we really saying that really makes sense that Drake is doing all of these leaks? Maybe 1 or 2, maybe even 3, but like 5, 6, 7, and all them just being, all them being a can of tuna. So I'm like, who was in your entourage that's either you leaking them, or who in your entourage that Kendrick Lamar said that, yo, you got 100 dudes on salary, but 20 of them want you as a casualty. They only there to hustle you. And it's like leak after leak after leak, and you up there freaking making it seem like you being backstabbed, but we don't know if you leaking it or you really got a whole group of people that's against you. And it's like this dude freaking, them crooks is leaking stuff, and it's all these them kids in the car, they leaking stuff. It's like, why is everybody leaking your stuff, and that's coming out of who is in your circle that is not freaking keeping all of your sounds, all of your music freaking protected? What's going on? Why it is so easily accessible to freaking leak out Drake music and expose all the freaking lies? I don't understand it. And it's kind of freaking making me think about when we got to go back on all these soundtracks, how the order of the soundtracks, like Euphoria, it was a shot at Drake having that TV show where he's producing them little teenagers to be, drink and do drugs and have sex. That's their euphoria. That's their elation. That's their freaking catharsis. They got to do all that foul stuff as a teenager to get through life. That's the euphoria. And it's kind of like, yo, are you trying to mix in the fact that Drake does euphorias? He has these parties with these teenagers, allegedly do all the drinking and the drugs. And as you go on to 616 in LA, what are you trying to say? That's a timestamp, Kendrick. 616 in LA is a timestamp, and you know that Drake is known for the timestamps, 4 o'clock, you can't, whatever, the timestamps. Are you trying to say that could be in connection with the Hidden Hills? Because remind you, Hidden Hills is in Cali. Are you trying to say that you're freaking doing a story with the soundtracks as well? Whereas Euphoria, the craziness with the girls, 616 in LA, this is the timestamp. Not only is it a timestamp, obviously we heard how that thing about the Tupac thing and everything like that, but it's a timestamp in LA. Are you saying when shit got crazy around that time area in the Hidden Hills? Because you got Euphoria with the teenagers, then you got the timestamp with 616 in LA, and then you go on to Meet the Grams, where you expose him for being a horrible person and doing all that freaking trafficking, allegedly. It's like a story that's happening in order. Euphoria with the wild women doing things with young girls. The timestamp of LA, you had a hidden home, you had a hidden house, you had a house in LA. You have a mansion right now in LA. So you got the house in LA, the Hidden Hills drama, and then you got freaking Meet the Grand saying how we know you be doing that weird shit, the trafficking. And it's like, what's going on with the embassy about to get raided soon? It's only a matter of time. It's like, what's going on? Is Kendrick Lamar also painting a freaking story with the freaking music in a row? Is it too far-fetched for me? No, I don't think so. Is it such a coincidence? I don't believe in coincidences no more. Every time I say something is a coincidence, it ends up being true in the future. I don't believe in coincidences no more. We'll leave that. We'll let these songs continue to just, manifest into greatness and just to age like wine. We'll let these songs continue to age well. Every freaking month, every day, we find something that Drake is doing, and it goes back to what Kendrick Lamar already told us. It's already prophetic. We already have the scripture right here. We already have the freaking tablet to let us know. It's like he just telling every step of the way of Drake's downfall. Your downfall is not done yet. You still have a lot more in these lyrics that hasn't came true yet. and we're waiting to see it out. But let me know. I'm a little under the weather, but let me know how y'all feel about Drake, all the reference tracks, him getting exposed over and over again with all these leaks, not writing none of his albums. We got The Weeknd doing your whole album, the Party Next Door doing your freaking whole album. Now we got Beam doing your whole album. It's like you don't do none of your whole albums. You just take it from everybody else. Your whole career was built off of just taking off of somebody else's freaking material, and it's just sad to see that they try to make you number one at anything. You don't do nothing. You don't write nothing. You don't have no good voice. You don't freaking let the words. You don't have the words come out in an articulate way. It's just kind of sad to see. But y'all let me know how y'all feel. Make sure you like, comment, share, coming out. Bye.
I made Mary Jane sing, and it was dope keeping buzz by the scene.